Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the 11-piece brush collection from e.l.f., which is eyeslipsface.com. I got this in my haul, which there's a video of mine that says e.l.f. haul, and I reviewed all the stuff that I got from e.l.f., or not reviewed, but I showed all the stuff that I got from e.l.f. About 2 days ago. But this was in the haul, but I didn't really go in depth of what each brush does, but it just comes in a little package like this. The box I tore up, obviously, because I opened it already, but it looks like this. Comes with 11 brushes. Each brush, if you would like to buy each brush individually, it's $3, but in this pack it's $30 originally, but if you have a coupon for half off studio products, I got this for $15, and you get 11 brushes for $15, which is about $1.36 per brush, which is a lot less than what you'd pay for them individually. The only brush that doesn't include is the stipple brush, which people have said is not as good anyway. But yeah, it just comes like this, and if you open it up, it comes with the brushes, obviously. So it looks like that. The first brush that I'm going to show you is the fan brush. Looks like that. I'm going to be rating all these brushes. This brush, probably I'd rate a 2 out of 5, just because it's made for sweeping away fallout, which it does a really good job of doing that. But I'd like to use it like as a highlight, but it's just not dense enough. As you can see, maybe it's not, maybe you can't see, but it's just not as dense as I would have liked it to be. So, yeah, if you can tell, it's just not dense. It's not well for putting on highlights. But so that was, I rate that a 2 out of 5. This next brush is the complexion brush. Looks like that. It's just a fluffy brush. It's kind of similar to the Total Face brush from e.l.f. from their dollar line. See, they're quite similar, except this one obviously is a lot softer and a lot fluffier than this one. And this one's just a little hard. But, so yeah, this is the complexion brush. I rate this a 4.5 out of 5 just because it's so soft and it's so good for applying powder. I use this brush for my Complexion Perfection powder from e.l.f. This is going to be in another video about all my face and eyes and lips products, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It looks like that. It's for correcting any spots and stuff. Like you apply it on your face and it's supposed to even out your skin tone. So it looks like that. And so I just take the brush and I swirl it and I put it on my face and everything, and it does a really, really good job of that. So this brush would definitely be a 4.5 out of 5. I really like this brush. This next brush is the concealer brush. It looks like this. It's just a really stiff concealer brush, which is really nice. I really like this brush. I rate this a 3.5 out of 5, just because it really doesn't pick up a lot of product, which obviously you want it to pick up a lot of product. So yeah, it just looks like that. It's pretty good though, like for spots and stuff. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5, just because it doesn't pick up a lot of product, like I would like it to. So yeah, that was the concealer brush. This next brush is the small smudge brush. It looks like that. It's just a smudging brush. I use this to smudge my eyeliner, which does a really good job of it. Like if you're doing a smoky eye and you want to smudge your eyeliner so it makes it in the outer V, this is a really, really good brush for it. So I rate this a 4 out of 5. The next brush is the angled foundation brush. It looks like this. This, I don't know what I would use it for. Like it says it's for foundation, but I mean, it's not really, probably wouldn't be used good for powder foundation, probably for liquid, but it's really, really stiff, which I don't know if it's made to be like that, But yeah, it looks like this, and it's just a really stiff brush. So I don't know. I'll probably use it for like concealer maybe, like in my creases of my nose and under my eyes, but just not for foundation. I would not recommend this for powdered foundation. Maybe liquid foundation, oops, it'd be good for, but I don't know. I'd probably rate this a 2 out of 5, just like the fan brush. This next brush has to be my all-time favorite brush from e.l.f. It's the powder brush. I actually have 2 of these because they are so good. They are so dense and soft. I don't know if you can tell how dense that is, but this is super dense, and I really like these brushes. This one's still wet because I washed it yesterday. Probably I should lay it out, but it's okay. So it's really good for like buffing in color and just applying powder. This definitely has to be a 5 out of 5. If I was going a 5 or 1 to 10, it'd be like a 12, I will have to say, because this is such a good brush. So I really recommend you go get this. This next brush is comparable to the regular eyeshadow brush, but it's the eyeshadow C brush from e.l.f. And it looks like this. The tops are so similar. Like it looks like that. Except the studio brush is obviously longer than the regular line brush. If I was applying eyeshadow, I would reach for this more, the dollar brush, just because this one picks up a lot more color than this one. But they do a really good job. Like I used the studio brush today for my eyeshadow, like the gold eyeshadow, and it works really good, but I would really use this more. But I have been using this a lot more than this one. Just ever since I got this one, it's been really soft. This one's kind of hard, and this one's stiff, which works a lot better for packing on color and stuff. But this one's like too soft, I think. This one's really good for like packing on color, so I would probably use this. But this one's twice as good as this one, so it doesn't really matter which one I would use. I use both of them. So yeah, but this is the eyeshadow C brush. Really good brush. I rate this a 4.5 out of 5. The next brush is the small angled brush, and it looks like that. This is great for eyeliner. I used it today with the with my cream eyeliner, which I'm going to be showing you in the next video because it is from e.l.f. I was going to show you it now, but I just really would use it for the next video. But it's good for getting in, since it's angled, it's really good for getting in right here, which regular brushes probably wouldn't be able to do. But it's really good. It's a really good brush. I really like it. You could also use it for filling in your eyebrows, but obviously I'm not going to use that for that unless I wash it, because I'll get black eyebrows. But anyway, this is a really good brush. I would probably rate this a 4 out of 5. The next brush I have is the small precision brush. It looks like this. It's kind of similar to the smudge brush, except the precision brush is a lot longer. This is the smudge, this is the precision. Anyway, but this precision brush I use for my lip conditioning lip balm from e.l.f. You just put it in there and put it on your lips. I don't really like this. I like it, but not as much as I would hoped I would like it, just because the product gets stuck in here, and you only have a little bit to put on your lips, and so you have to like push it out and then use your fingers. So that's the only complaint I have about this brush. But yeah, I'd probably rate this a 3 out of 5. And you can also use it for your V, like and just packing on eyeshadow and stuff. But I would use it for lipstick or lip stuff. But just because the product gets stuck, and then you have to take it out with your finger, which really is a pain. So that's a 3 out of 5. The next brush, love this brush. Before I get into it, I'm going to rate this a 4.5 out of 5. This is the blush brush. Now, this is a really, it's obviously, as you can see, it's really fluffy and dense, and it's tapered at the top, so it's really good for applying brush on the apples of your cheeks and for contouring. but I really use it for blush because I really don't contour my face, just because I really don't have the need to. But this is a really good brush. I love it. So that was the blush brush. And the last brush, I cannot say enough about this brush. This is the contour brush. You can tell. But it looks like this. It's kind of similar to the blending eye brush from the dollar line. It's really dense and soft. And what I use this for is for the in the complexion perfection powder. If you want to take like a single color, okay, let me do an example. Okay, so if you have a zit, which I have one right here, like a blemish, as you can see, you can hardly see it, but that's because I use the complexion perfection. But you could take this brush with the complexion perfection powder and go into the green and like spot treat it, like just put it on this blemish, and it evens out and it brings down the redness and stuff. But I really like this brush for that, and also for my crease and my outer V and stuff. So this is a really good brush. That was the contour brush. And the last brush that's not in that set, but obviously this was the 11 brush set from e.l.f. $30, but if you get a coupon for half off, it's $15. So this is a really good buy. It was probably one of the best buys I've ever done. But the brush that was not in that set that I want to talk about is the Kabuki face brush from e.l.f. This is $5, and the Kabuki body brush is $8, maybe. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that, but you can go to islipsface.com, obviously. I'll put a link in the description bar, or in the description thing, wherever it is, either up or down, I don't know. But it's the Kabuki face brush. As you can see, it's really dense and super soft. I use this for bronzer, my high definition powder, and pretty much anything you can use it for. But not for blush, just because it's so big. But you can use it for anything else. Powder, foundation, to set your makeup or whatever. This is a really good brush, and it's really cute. It's really tiny, so you can take it anywhere. But yeah, that was my review on the brushes that I got. Stay tuned next for the rest of my products that I got. It's probably going to be a rather long video, but I hope you like it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.